So I just went through the 4x4 reddish brown plates, and these here are the ones that are not brittle brown, but this entire container is just brittle brown 4x4 plates, and there is just a lot of brittle brown. Every single one of these is just a snapped plate and stuff like that. There is a lot of brittle brown this time. So yeah, just a heads up that if you have an account on Bricklink or something like that, that might be old or something like that, and you have seller privileges or even buyer privileges, there's been a very large spike recently in accounts on Bricklink that have been getting hacked. And in the past 72 hours, I think it was France, Indonesia, and United States stores have been shut down for being hacked, and then the new payment methods being added, super cheap items, and then sellers running away with money and buyers being left with nothing. So yeah, if you have an inactive account, just change the password and stuff like that, because it seems like something sketchy is happening right now. So the window guy was here, and he just kind of removed the screen from my window. So now I just got a huge window peering out into the void of nothingness. If it zoomed on her face, that would have been creepy. But yeah, then now I just got a giant hole right next to where I sleep. Totally not weird or creepy or anything, but it's gonna be like this for, well, probably a month or so. So there's that. But at least I can just randomly look outside of my room now for no reason. But yeah, I think he did that because he just got out on the roof and then was just filming. Not filming, I'm filming. He got out onto the roof so that he could check the stuff on the outside of the house and everything. I just can't escape them. There's a ladybug on my wall. Always good fun when you place an order and they send you the wrong Lego set, but it's close in price, so I'm not going to complain. It's from a big company. Like if it was a private seller who sent me the wrong one, then I would tell them, but this is just from a large company, so I'm not too worried that they sent me the wrong one, and that way I have something to part out, I guess. Yogurt time. Just parted out the one Obi-Wan Kenobi Starfighter set. Bought this a while ago, thinking that it was going to be retiring this year, but then its retirement date was pushed back to next year. I have 3 of them. You only see 2 of the minifigures here because one of each is going to eBay, but then yeah, that's all here. Parted that out because I'm not waiting because it's not retiring this year. Then missed one of these on an order, so I'm shipping that one out tomorrow. So yeah, then there's that, and then yeah, so since it's me taking the hit, not the company, I'm not really worried about a small $20-ish hit. It parts out for about decent amount, so it's not like I'm necessarily out a lot of money or anything like that. And then also that way I don't have to deal with customer service. So I am going to part out this set and then just not contact them because I just don't like talking to customer service whenever I can avoid it. So it's not too big of a price difference. So then I will just work on this next because those 3 are now parted out. So then I'll get to work on this one here. So just got the 4 minifigures from the T6 shuttle now here. I think this is the first time I've actually seen a transparent clear 4L bar, so that is interesting to see. That was it looks quite nice for a 4L bar. And then have all of the parts on the table here. So I have the part out screen, and I've already subtracted like the bars and stuff like that. So 1 second, let me just adjust the screen a little bit so it's like this. And so then the next step is to scroll all the way back to the top of the page. And I've already scanned the thing for the sticker sheet, so then I basically just go select the very first one that I don't already have in the inventory, and then grab a drawer. When it's only a small set, then I just put everything into the drawers right away, and then scan those as needed, and then put the rest back there and stuff like that. But then for larger ones that are more than like say 20 or 30 lots, I then just usually just put it on the table if it's only 1 or 2. I still need to get some better containers, and one day I'll move that to like one of the counters or something like that, and then I can just put stuff all over there for containers and then not have it on the table. But then for now I just grab it, then I find it is the 4 inverted brackets, so it is these guys right here. Then I can just place those in the drawer, grab the scanner, scan the drawer, there's that, and then set that on the side, and then rinse and repeat for the entire thing. Let's just do one more. Grab a drawer, then place it down, find the part, and remember this part's right here. Then scan that in and put it to the side, and then yeah, just go through that process for every single one of these parts. Sold one thing from the eBay room again. These 6 Tupperware cups sold for $14.99 plus shipping. So yeah, just sold these 6 cups. The inside looks overall pretty decent condition for them. The underside has some wear and stuff like that. But yeah, sold these Tupperware cups, and I'm not 100% sure, but they might be from the matching set from the plates that sold the other day. But went to 2 separate buyers in 2 separate countries. These are going to Canada. The plates went to the States. Yogurt time. So yeah, just like I was saying the other day, Bricklink seems to be in not a good place right now. Excuse me, with stores getting hacked and stuff like that. I'm just covering up their email. But yeah, then seems like they're demanding 50,000 euros in Bitcoin from Bricklink. And yeah, they're hacking multiple stores and everything like that. I've closed my store, backed up my inventory, so worst case scenario, if my store does get hacked, I'm not really out anything because I have all the stuff, and I'm sure Bricklink is working on something. But then, yeah, it's always good fun. But then I opened up the pages for the orders at the top of the screen because I have to ship orders out today. So even if the site goes down, I still have the pages up, so I can still at least see what is I need to pull. Even if I can't open it up on the iPad anymore, I can still just take photos with my phone and pull the orders. So I have that, and then I have to ship the orders out today. So at least I have the tabs open because the site was running extremely slow earlier, and it was crashing a bit. So yeah, I should probably pull the orders and stuff before the site permanently goes down until they fix it, because that's probably what will happen. But yeah, this here is what people often refer to. Well, I know it doesn't directly apply to this, but it's often called spaghetti code on Bricklink because their code is extremely complicated. But in addition to that, a lot of the code is written when the site was made, and I've got that thing 20 years. So the site's about 20 years. I got that a couple years ago. So the site's about 20 years old, and a lot of the code is still from back then. So there have been multiple security exploits in somewhat recent times on Bricklink. There was the one data security company posted in the forums and other websites after they contacted Bricklink about some security flaws and stuff like that. So it's not unheard of for there to be security issues on Bricklink. But yeah, this here is definitely the most interesting one so far. Yeah, we can see they got the account J1X5, Orso Bear, and then there was also, they got, who was it again? Excuse me. It was it him, I think? Let's look. Yeah, it was this guy. He was here as well earlier. And then in the past few days, there's been about 5 or 6 stores, at least known to the forums, that were hacked. So, yeah, it's definitely not too fun. So, although this vlog won't be out till hopefully it's already all resolved, if it's still ongoing, then if you can, I'd suggest backing up your inventory with Brick Store and probably just closing your store on Bricklink until it's over. Bricklink is now down for maintenance, and yeah, they didn't even have time to change the message at the bottom. It says November 3, 1 a.m. to 2 a.m., except it's currently 2:44 p.m. And yes, I am in Eastern Standard Time. So I think November 3rd. I'm going to just pause real quick, see if that's what today is. Yes, it is the 3rd today, but this here is why I opened up all of the screens here. Just don't want to accidentally show any information. Okay, that one has stuff, but yeah, then I just opened up all these tabs here, so then I can just take a picture and then pull the order, and then after that I can quickly print out the shipping label and stuff like that later. So yeah, I'll take the photos now, but at least I got the largest order pulled. It was like I want to say 60 lots. I can't remember though, but that means that I don't need to take too many photos. But yeah, that is definitely interesting. But yeah, it's a fun time to be alive. Bricklink getting hacked. It's definitely exciting. It's been quite a while since things were this exciting on Bricklink. Yeah, definitely fun when stuff like this happens every now and then. Although that's only if you look at it on the surface level. When you actually think about it, there are many, many people whose livelihoods are directly affected by this, including myself. But the thing is, for me, I don't only sell on Bricklink, so even if Bricklink goes down permanently, it'll be a somewhat major hit to the income, to my income, but it's not like the end of the world. But I know that there are many of people who sell primarily on Bricklink, who this is going to affect. So hopefully this doesn't last that long, though. But in good news, I got an order in the mail today, and it was just some more random Lego. So there's that, and there's an empty bag here because I don't know why I took them out. And then just a couple hats and bars. But yeah, I have to start with all that stuff. Sold a couple of random Blu-rays, and then the cups here. And yeah, going to start taking photos of the orders and pulling them manually. All of the orders have now been picked. The Bricklink and Brick Owl, and then all of the eBay. So yeah, time to start packing. Yoga time. But yeah, then it's the end of the vlog today. So Bricklink is still down, and yeah, a lot of us, well, not a lot of us, a couple of people, well, a lot of people probably, but I know it's just at least a couple that I've talked to, say that Bricklink, or think that Bricklink will probably be down for a while, because yeah, it's pretty much everyone knows just how many security vulnerabilities and stuff like that Bricklink's had in the past. And so that, in combination with the hack, the ransom stuff, and all that good stuff, it could be quite a while till the site is back up and running. 1 second, let me just get it up. Yeah, you can just, yeah, it's still down. And they slightly updated the note, but it basically says the exact same thing. Yeah, it's probably, if I had to guess, it won't be back till sometime next week at the earliest. Today's Saturday. I hope it's up earlier, but it honestly wouldn't be surprised me if it's not till sometime next week. So, yeah, that's definitely interesting. I can still get stuff listed, though, at least, because I got Brick Store, so that's all good. But yeah, this is the end of the vlog, so thank you for watching if you got this far. Today's goal is, well, probably a bit of code, because finally making some headway with the search functionality thing. Let me see, where is it? Let me just refresh the page. So I've got a thing here now, so you can search something up, and then you have different tabs and all that fun stuff. That's just because the images, because these are just test entries and stuff like that. Yeah, you can now swap between the tabs and stuff like that. For some reason, there's a whole bunch of outputs. That was an accident. It's supposed to be sorted like this, so that's something I got to fix next. But yeah, I'll probably work on that a little bit, and then after that, then I should probably get to actually listing some stuff, and part of a cereal box from a sticker sheet yesterday that I packed up. And then I was thinking that it might be possible for sellers who didn't get their order tabs open to theoretically, it wouldn't be easy, but it would be a possible thing for sellers to maybe go to the email confirmation of orders that they received. And then from there be able to see what was ordered by the buyer, although I don't know if that shows remarks. But if you have like a brick store backup, you could theoretically find it that way. Or you might be able to also get their address and stuff from there for shipping out the orders and stuff like that. So that is a theoretical workaround for people who didn't manage to ship out some orders before the site went down. But yeah, who knows? But yeah, this is the end of the vlog, so thank you for watching if you got this far.